guys, and welcome back to the channel. And today I'm going to be talking about P-Valley Season 1 Episode 6 Legacy. Let me tell you, when I say Lil Murda and Lil Mississippi, let me explain something. I think they gonna end up either liking each other or Uncle Cliff ain't gonna like what's going on. Now y'all, what's the girl name? Mercedes. She decided to meet up with Lil Murda and basically, discuss her being on World Star dancing to his song. It done went viral, okay? So it looked like it done went to her head and she just like, look, and I'm loving the confidence. But Uncle Clifford is clearly, having something go on with Lil Murda. So I don't know how this situation gonna play out. But Mercedes decided to talk to Lil Murda, and she basically was telling him they should play it out. She took some pictures with him and, making it seem as if, I guess, they're a couple or something. So Lil Murda and Mercedes was like, I guess, at the little studio area, I'll just say, it looked like the club, like the back of the club or whatever. But they was sitting on the couch and they was talking to his friends. And they was asking him where he was the day before because he was supposed to come through to the studio, I guess, to record a new track. And he never came because he was on a date with Uncle Cliff, spending time with Uncle Cliff and his grandma, So he didn't tell them that, he hasn't come out yet. So he had to think of something. So while he was trying to think of something, that's when Mercedes linked in. She got on his lap and kissed him. And I'm like, girl, what you doing? What's going to happen when Uncle Cliff found out about this, So she basically was like, he was busy with me, and all this and that. So they shut up about it. Okay, now you got Uncle Cliff, who he talked to his grandma or whatever, and she basically was, he was going through a stack of letters and basically showing, talk about the loans that they both had got, trying to save the pink and all that. And he eventually goes to get his nails done or whatever, and he runs into one of the old strippers that used to work there. And she was, talking to him or whatever, and he basically was telling her, like, look, basically, if you read through what he was talking about, he was saying that he gave her a job in the past, and that's basically how she upgraded to be able to work for the mayor as a secretary, basically. So he wanted her to show him some respect, help him out. He better lose his club. That's the same club that helped her be able to eat, pay her bills, her rent and stuff, So he was telling her, like, if you know something, help me out. So she eventually comes through to the club and she tells him that he can petition to, possibly save that club. And when she tells him that, he like, okay, cool. So he goes to bail out Patrice. And I guess he done came up with some plan, basically, to hold his club up as collateral. And I'm trying to figure out what's going to go on with Patrice, because he got a little plan up his sleeve, okay? And he decided to bail her out, and she's just like, what you want? So he told her, like, he bailed her out, now she owe him a favor, okay? So I can't wait to see what's going to happen in the next episode. Now, we also saw Mercedes and Autumn. Autumn was sitting in the car and Mercedes went to go talk to her daughter. Her daughter had like a tennis practice or whatever. So she was sitting there talking to her. Her daughter basically was telling her that she missed her, and stuff. And I guess she was looking forward to the dance studio because that was a way for her to spend time with her mother, And apparently, Mercedes, like, she ready for her child to come home with her, she's ready. And the lady who got her daughter, her baby daddy's wife or whatever. Well, he's dead now, but you know what I'm saying, y'all. So, apparently she had a little attitude, a little snazz, and she just telling Mercedes, like, look, get yourself together, basically. Telling her that she gonna have to prove it to her, she gonna have to prove it to the court, that, hey, she can get her daughter now, I hope she do actually get her daughter. And I do know that the stuff she been doing is like illegal, but she's trying to get her coins up to get, I guess, finally get that studio so that she can have an income coming in for her daughter. Now, Autumn is like in the car and she peeking, she peeping what's going on between Mercedes you know, the lady and the daughter or whatever. But she didn't really talk about it like that. But yeah, Mercedes and Autumn had their little moment. They was sitting down and Mercedes was showing Autumn the little room that she had decorated. I guess she was saying she had been fixing up that room for some time. And, you know, she ready to move her daughter in. She was telling her how she got, you know, like the pillow and stuff that she used to decorate the room, where she had got it from. Autumn sat down next to her and she was just telling her, like, you know, she got a chance to get her child, to fight for her child. You know, she was saying that she you know, her daughter is gone or whatever, you know, due to that happening with the flood and stuff. And she would just tell her, like, she still got a chance to do something, you know. She was telling her to fight for her. And, you know, Autumn got a little emotional, but she didn't really she was trying to keep from showing it. So she was like, oh, I got to go to the bathroom type thing or whatever. Her and Mercedes, basically, they still doing the little Tesla stuff, getting their money or whatever. Maine is, like, out and about. And he sees this missing sign outside the store, and it said Haley on it, you know, her name. And he looking at it like, that's Autumn, you know. So I wonder if he gonna tell them, like, you know, he saw a missing person sign or what. I wonder if he gonna ask her what's going on, because, you know, we did get a chance to see that, I guess the dude that studied this mystery dude, I guess he's the guy that Autumn thought was dead or something. Cause he the one who did the little missing persons report or whatever. He's trying to find her. And I'm wondering, like, is she stacking up that money so she could go, and maybe he's looking for her, you know? I mean, he's clearly looking for her, but I'm saying, like, maybe she knows he's looking for her. She talked to Andre, and she basically was talking as if she's about to go. She's about to leave soon, you know? Now, Andre, he talks to his wife or whatever, and, you know, she's in Atlanta. And basically, he's telling her about what he's thinking about doing. Because, you know, he got that deal. He trying to get going with the Cow brothers. That went left. Because one of them ended up pointing a gun and to force dude to sign the papers so they get that property. And it's just crazy because he was telling him, he was like, you know, I really want to save this for the next generation to come and this and that. Because he was talking about, you know, his father's legacy and stuff. And they just like, look, they basically weren't going for it. They apparently got some kind of a horrible relationship with their father, and they upset about some stuff. So they telling him basically like he ain't family, okay? So he ended up signing it, and it was crazy. It seemed like Andre is probably going to choose the route of saying that dude didn't sign that paper so that he could keep his, you know, his property that he trying to keep or whatever. Andre was explaining it to his wife, and his wife is just like, you know, she want him to come back home, but he feels like home being at the Pink and stuff. He feels like home being there, but she don't understand it. She just wants him to be the person that she met, but she got to understand that was his life before he met her. So I feel like she's coming off as unsupportive, and as long as she comes off as that person, he's going to keep pushing himself towards, you know, he's going to keep going towards Autumn because she seems more, you know, relatable. They're both from that little area or whatever and stuff, like, you know. I wonder what's going to happen with that situation. I really do. I'm trying to see. Am I forgetting about Bridget? They didn't show her this episode. I didn't see her at all like that. Basically everybody just doing their thing. You know, they trying to figure it out. I wonder if LaMurda's gonna finally come out to his friends. I also wonder if Uncle Cliff is gonna find out about this kiss. I wonder if Mississippi is gonna fall for LaMurda, because I'm telling you, it seemed like them two gonna end up liking each other. And where's they gonna leave Uncle Cliff, okay? I don't know. That's just my opinion now. But I appreciate y'all for watching. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.